Stadium in the middle of Kericho County and of course Kericho Town, where the rehearsals are being conducted in readiness for Mashujaa Day 2023, which will be held right here where I am standing. And you can see the pictures, behind me, and the voices. Those are rehearsals of various performers who are expected to be ready by tomorrow. And this picture that you see right there of those young men and women having various, they're having backpacks which are red in color, and they are carrying some flags. These are what we called health community, or rather community health promoters. And the theme of this year, Mashujaa Day, is universal health care. So this is in line with the government's agenda in regards to universal health promotion across the country. And remember vividly when President William Ruto was saying that the government is going to actually employ so many of them, actually I think one in every ward across the country, to do what is called health promotion, and this is in regards to prevention of diseases rather than the cure. And so I've spoken just to a few of them. They're saying this is going to be a very huge thing, and the ones that you're saying are of course drawn from various sub-counties within the Kericho County. And early in the morning, there was a press briefing by the regional commissioner of Rift Valley, Dr. Abdi Hassan, who told us that the government has so far employed over 28,000 community health promoters in Rift Valley alone in preparation to launch this particular program across the country. And of course, remember, this day, Mashujaa Day, is meant to, of course, celebrate and to observe and appreciate those who contributed immensely to the struggle of Kenya's independence, and even those who have contributed to the Kenya post-independence, in various matters across from culture, going to development of the country, from the national government, and of course, even from the county governments, and going to the villages and to the remotest parts of the area. And just to give you a heads up of what is about to happen tomorrow is that the regional commissioner said, of course, today starting from 5 p.m., there's going to be what we call traffic diversions. And so by about 5 p.m., no motor car or vehicle is going to be allowed into Kericho County or into Kericho, town without having, accreditation, or rather they must show that they've been accredited to come into this particular event for tomorrow. And so all the public service vehicles, including the private vehicles, will not be allowed into this particular town after 5 p.m. in the evening, and they'll be diverted to other roads. And of course, security has been beefed up across town, even the surroundings, with the RC saying that, policemen and women have taken cover of various locations, including one that is located at Sondu, the border of Kericho, and Kisumu, where we have witnessed, a number of, chaotic scenes, men from the one county and the other county trying to, confront each other. He says that has been addressed, and nothing like that will be witnessed tomorrow. It will be going to be very peaceful. And of course, this particular place, or rather stadium, will be opened by tomorrow very early in the morning, actually by 3 a.m. That is when this particular stadium will be opened for members of the public. Of course, 10,000 guests expected to be sitting here. Of course, by 7 a.m., no one else will be allowed to be actually seated in this particular place. Even members of, media fraternity, all of us are expected to be seated here at about 6 a.m. in the morning. And let me just show you pictures of how this particular ground looks like. This is Kericho Green, is a new one. It's a new actually stadium, and actually it's been constructed or refurbished by the national government. And so we are expecting Cabinet Secretary for Sports and Youth Affairs, Babu Namamba, to hand over this particular grounds to the county. Actually, they are late. They're supposed to hand over the grounds to by about 11 a.m. in the morning. And so we are still waiting. And of course, this particular day is the event that is going to be that will be handled by the military, or rather the Kenya Defense Forces, who have performed or rather conducted their simulation or rehearsals, if you like. They did that early in the morning, and so they've gone about their other activities. And just unfortunately, because of the weather conditions in this particular county, it keeps raining after every 5 minutes or even after every 10 minutes or 1 hour. It's a raining county. Of course, they're blessed, and of course, you remember it's a tea growing county, and so it's very cold. The clouds are all over, and so tomorrow we are not going to have, or rather to witness, air performance by the military, or what we call flypers, flags, various aeroplanes and choppers, and all those air performance by the military is not going to be there. And so that was the announcement by the handlers, or rather the organizers of this particular event. And so this is what is just going to happen. And so we are expecting the area governor to come and address us, but we are still waiting for him. O'Brien, if you still can hear me in the studio, I want just to hand you over to the studio so that we can start preparing a piece for you subsequent bulletin. Back to in studio. O'Brien, take it over.